Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Beats by Ash, and we are back taking a break from Pokemon Violet today. Going to be taking on our first ever Pioneer Masters draft, which is a brand new set exclusive to Arena. It's going to be a little bit more powerful of a set than something that we've seen recently, such as a Duskmourn and a Bloomborough, and definitely better than a Magic Foundations. There's a lot of reprints in this, but I also don't have a lot of knowledge about this format coming into it, so we may fall flat on our face, but that is all a part of the learning process. I'm excited to get into some high power level cards for once, because high power level formats tend to be my most enjoyable, and that's why Modern Horizons 3 this year is probably my favorite draft set of all time, and also just the one that I performed at my highest win rate ever. So I'm excited to get into this. There's also not a lot of knowledge around this because it's not like we had a bunch of spoilers to look at before, since this is an exclusive online only set. So this is going to be very interesting to see how things pan out here. Yo, what's up, Pizza? How you doing today, my friend? All right, there we go. Now it is time to enter our first Pioneer Masters draft. This is going to be a fun one. I always love playing in the early portions of the format when you actually get to find out things on your own. And that's why Foundations really isn't my forte, because I feel like there's not a lot of discovery in it. And that's something that kind of hurts my experience. So let's do a quick little overview of all the archetypes so we go into this with at least somewhat of a base knowledge. So blue-white is flyers. Blue-black is just graveyard control. Okay, that could mean literally anything, but cool. And red-black is mid-range. Red-green is, once again, power matters. It feels like that's what red-green is every single time. Typically 4 power matters, to be exact. Green-white is enchantments, very standard. White-black is sacrifice. Okay, that's very interesting because typically red-black is sacrifice. Blue-red is prowess. Blue-red has not been very good the past couple expansions, so I'm excited to see if that changes this time around. Green-black is graveyard monsters, not to be confused with blue-black graveyard control. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of overlap there. Graveyard decks tend to go along well together, especially with green having the highest potential to splash. Green, black, blue, Sultai is probably going to be the most common configuration for you to move into if you're playing in any of those 3 colors. Red-white is heroic, which heroic is a mechanic that gives you bonuses based off targeting something. So, for example, if you have a creature and you target it with a spell, it might allow you to draw a card, which is pretty cool. That was something that we saw similar to the likes in Bloomborough, where red-white had I forget what that mechanic was called, but the difference is between heroic and that mechanic from Bloomborough is with heroic, you only trigger off of spells, whereas the mechanic they had for it in Bloomborough triggered off of you targeting with abilities or equipment as well. And then also, heroic is not once per turn, whereas in Bloomborough, that mechanic was once per turn. And then green-blue is the Gates deck. Gates are a archetype from Ravnica, where basically you get a bunch of different lands that are different types, and they all combine together to create synergies, and very often you end up with a 4 to 5 color deck, and those tend to be my most enjoyable decks to play, even though they don't always tend to be the best. But I'm probably not going to try to go into that deck immediately before we learn what all some of the good cards are. So first off, we're just going to start off with trying to get a coherent deck here, okay? I have a little bit of a note written down about what I've heard are some of the good decks. One of them being the red-white aggro deck, another one being the red-black deck, and then also the blue-white flying deck and the blue-black graveyard deck seem to be some of the more popular ones, but I'm probably going to be panning in and out of Untapped GG just to get a better insight on what some of these cards are, because I am not an Eternal format player, so I'm not as familiar as someone would be who has played a lot of Modern. Since there are a lot of reprints here, I'm not going to know what a lot of them do or what their power level is, but let's go ahead and hop right into it. Yeah, good to see you, Pizza. I'm doing pretty good, man. Just stopped by my friend who's a doctor, stopped by his office so I could get paid. That's mainly where I've been making my money recently. I do a lot of Bible studies for this guy who's a doctor. I basically record Bible study videos and upload them to a YouTube channel that is now that I've now filed as a nonprofit. So I just got paid today, which is lit. And then this weekend, I'm headed to an anime convention 2 hours down the road to record a banger of a vlog that you're not going to want to miss. There's definitely going to be a lot of funny things that I'm adding, because at previous cons, I kind of had to cater the etiquette of the video down towards like a PG, because I had to be worried about like kids and stuff. So this time I'm going to be trying to like push the boundaries and get more of like the partying side if possible. Man, I'm excited to play with some high power level cards. Also, I'm excited to play with a graveyard deck. I don't know why, I just love graveyard decks. But one thing that seems to be very prominent in this set is that there are a lot of rares and mythics, although they are not rares and mythics. And what I mean by that is there are a lot of cards that have been rarity shifted, some of which may have been a rare and now are a common, which means that cards like Dreadbore, 1 red, 1 black, destroy target creature or planeswalker, are incredibly high power level, just as they once were when they were first printed, but they are now even more accessible. So even though you're taking a card at common or uncommon, that card very willingly could have been a rare or mythic in a prior set, which means this is just an extremely high power level format that we have never really seen on Arena. I wouldn't be surprised if the overall card quality in this format is actually higher than Modern Horizons 3, even though that was a straight to Modern set, just because you're going to be seeing bombs more frequently. Sorry if I don't immediately respond to chats during the drafting portion, because I'm going to have to use all the time possible to read all of these cards here, but I'll try to get to your message as soon as possible. All right, welcome to our first Pioneer Masters draft on the channel, and our rare is Polkaranos World Eater. This is 2 green for a 5/5 legendary, and you can pay XX green to put 1/1 counters on it, and it becomes monstrous. When it becomes monstrous, deal X damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures and opponent controls. Each of those deals damage equal to its power to Polkaranos. Very interesting card. I'm not really sure how good that is. But I guess we will see. Other than that, there is a Sin Collector. When enters target opponent reveals their hand, you choose an instant or sorcery, exile it. Interesting. What is there in terms of removal? There is Anchor to the Aether. Put target creature on the top of center library. That seems fine. Target creature deals damage equal to its power to another creature. Well, we ran out of time. That's okay. We're starting with a rare, so hopefully that is a good signal. Ooh, we get an Eldrazi. Catacomb Sifter. 2/3. When this enters, create a 1/1 Eldrazi. And when another creature dies, scry 1. Okay. There's an Imperious Oligarch. This seems like a pretty good card. Heliod's Pilgrim. When it enters, you can search your library for an aura. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this seems like a somewhat low power level pack, if I have to be honest. Each player discards all cards in their hand, draws that many. Okay. When this enters, exploit a creature. Sack a creature, and then target creature gets -3/-3. Interesting. When this attacks, target creature can't be blocked. I remember Rimrock Knight. That was a good card. Gladecover Scout. Interesting. Is Gladecover Scout good? Probably not. There is a Gate. There's also a Pilgrim's Eye. Well, we're taking a Pilgrim's Eye. I don't know if that's good, but I guess it's fixing. So hopefully that is good. Typically, if we end up green, you want to be in multiple colors. There's a Fog. Fog is returned. Let's go. There's a Courier's Briefcase. Briefcase might be pretty decent here. This card gives you a 1/1, and then you can sack it to add 1 mana of any color. Sphere of Safety. Creatures can attack you unless they pay X. Okay. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a card from it with mana value 3 or greater. The player discards it. Interesting. It's also just a tap black land. Gorklan Rampager. Silencia Charm. Is Silencia Charm good? Silencia Charm is pretty decent. Okay. I feel like the Briefcase is just more generic, though. Yeah, the Briefcase seems like it could be very decent. You know what? We're going to try to do something a little bit simplistic here. Yeah, let's just take the Briefcase and stay green. Ooh, there's a clear shot. Target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. It deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. That is a easy card just to go into any green deck. That's probably one of green's best commons, I would assume. There's also a Treasure Cruise. I do love me a T. Cruzy. And there's also an Honored Hydra. Honored Hydra seems pretty good too. But I think Clear Shot is just strictly better. This is also one of green's top uncommons from what I've heard. And then there's a Leaf Crown Dryad, which is a Bestow creature. Bestow seems to be pretty powerful, especially if you can get into green-white, which is the enchantment aura deck. Aspect of Hydra. Target creature gets +X/+X, where X is your devotion. Interesting. I mean, if you're all mono green, it could be okay. There is another Courier's Briefcase, and there's a Kiora's Follower. Is Kiora's Follower even good? I feel like blue-green is probably just not really a good color to be in. There is a Selendi Visions, which is an okay card. I'm probably just going to go for the Courier's Briefcase. Yeah, Courier's Briefcase seems like it could be pretty good. I think since I have double Briefcase and a Pilgrim's Eye, I might try to do some 5-color shenanigans. Just stay open here so we can get into. There is a Tidebinder Mage. When this enters, tap target red or green creature. That creature does not untap. Okay, interesting. There is a Leaf Crown Dryad, which is that Bestow creature we just saw. There's an Experiment Ooze. Remove 2 1/1 counters from one Experiment Ooze. Regenerate it. Okay. That seems decent. There's also a Nemesis of Portals. Costs 1 less for each creature card in the graveyard. Okay. This card seems like it could be pretty decent. There's also a Gurmag Angler, which is cool. Yeah, maybe we should try to do something in the graveyard. Oh, but that's a late Silencia Charm. Deals damage each creature with flying, equal to your devotion. I mean, Treasure Cruise seems like it could be pretty good if we go for a Sultai deck. Treasure Cruise may not be super ideal, but it is a good card. Oh, wait, there's an Evolving Wilds. We got to take that. Yeah, we just want the fixing so we can play the best cards from everything. Sky Rider Elf. When this enters with a 1/1 counter on it for each color of mana you spent to cast it. Okay, that seems pretty decent. There's a Nessian Asp. Artisan. I don't know. There's a lot of big things. X others from your graveyard. Well, we have the Nemesis. Or the Nessian Mask. Okay, there's a Crawl Harpooner. Choose one target creature you don't control with flying, where X is the number of cards in your graveyard. Okay, that seems cool. Yeah, that seems like a good card for us to have. Ooh, and we end up getting the Catacomb Sifter back? Nice. Well, that does seem like something good to pair here. We're going to try to go for like a green, black, blue deck. Gust of Winds, cost 2 less if you control a flyer. Yeah, I mean, this isn't anything special, but it is an MDFC we might include in our deck. Cavern Lamp, this gets +2/+2. Or Gurmag Angler. Is Gurmag Angler even good? It could be okay, decent filler card. Yeah, let's just go Gurmag Angler here. Aspect of Hydra, okay. Scry 2, draw 2. Is Read the Bones good? Read the Bones could be actually decent because it allows us to scry 2, get closer to potential bombs. Scion of Ugin? Oh, that's dope. I have a feeling that's a terrible card, but it looked cool. Commune with the Gods. Okay. That seems like it could be decent, I guess, if you're in like an all enchantment deck, but we're not. Ooh, and a rare is Ashiok Nightmare Weaver. Exile top 3 cards of your opponent's library. Put a creature card with mana value X exiled with this onto the battlefield. Okay. That seems really good. Enchanted creature gets +X equal to all the creatures in your graveyard. Nice. There's 3 rares in this pack. Aetherling, return to the battlefield under control. Can't be blocked. That seems overpriced, but I think Ashiok is probably insane. Yeah, I mean, I think we should just go with Ashiok here. Like, we already have multiple Courier's Briefcase. We have a Evolving Wilds and a Pilgrim's Eye. So we should be in a decent position to be able to splash at least 1 blue card. And it's only 3 mana, which is nice. Okay. What do we got going on here? When you cast an instant sorcery, you get a 1/1. Stampeding Elk Herd. When this attacks, if you control creature with total power 8 or greater, you get trample. Interesting. This pack just seems terrible for us. I might just take another Gurmag Angler. Like, I don't really want to, but if you control 2 or more gates, draw a card. I mean, I don't have any gates yet, and that red-white gate just seems terrible for our deck. The Murmuring Mystic doesn't sound bad, but it doesn't seem like what our deck can really do. I guess that just second picking a Gurmag Angler feels terrible. That feels so bad. Crypt Incursion. Exile creatures from a graveyard. You gain 3 life. That is a side deck card. With the Night Howler again. Night Howler seems decent. It says +1/+1 in Death Touch. Oh, I almost picked that. Enchanted creature has trample. We'll just put it in the graveyard. Okay. Well, I think we're just going to go with the Night Howler here. Night Howler seems like it could be a decent card. Enchanted creature gets +X equal number of creature cards in all graveyard. I mean, that's just what we're trying to do. We do have a lot of creatures, though, so far. So I'm hoping to get something else here. Another Read the Bones. Ubel, Sar Gatekeepers. Enters if you control 2 or more gates. Target creature and opponent controls gets 2/2. Okay. Swift Warkite. You can put a creature with mana value 3 or less from your hand or graveyard into the battlefield. That seems really good. Not for what we're trying to do, but it does seem good. Deals combat edge to a player. I guess I can take this Treasure Cruise. I can take a Read the Bones, too. feel like we are just seeing not the greatest packs. I need interaction. Target player sacrifices a creature of their choice, then gains life. Is that good? It seems decent. I mean, I just don't have interaction, so I kind of need that. Tormented Hero enters tapped. When you cast a spell that targets this, each opponent loses 1 life. Interesting. There's also another Evolving Wild, which would be really nice here. But at this point, we only have 1 piece of interaction, so I think we have to do this. Retraction Helix. This seems like an interesting card. I do think Gnarlback Rhino seems really good. Another Crypt Incursion. Another Read the Bones. Unravel the Aether. Choose target enchantment or artifact. Is that good? I feel like I don't know enough about the format to understand whether that's good or not. There's an Epic Experiment that looks really cool, but not for us. Halo Scarab. Is that even good? We have a lot of 2s. Could just take this. Another Read the Bones and another Crypt Incursion. Indestructible, add 1 mana of any color. That seems really slow. Yeah, this seems just unplayable. I'm not going to lie. I really hate that Crypt Incursion is in the format because that is such a hard counter to what I'm trying to do. Ooh, Oath of Nissa. Look at the top of the card of your deck, reveal a creature or a planeswalker, put it to your hand. You can spend mana of any colors to cast planeswalkers. Interesting. What is this? Here's tapped. I don't have any gates. Deck has 11 creatures. Fuck it, I'll take Oath of Nissa. It's 1 mana, it sounds fine. Okay, there's a Gnarlback Rhino. Or a Night Howler. I think Night Howler is probably just better for our deck. I have like a few ways to target this. Fuck it, we'll take a Gnarlback Rhino. We'll see what happens. It's our first draft. I don't expect much. This could be okay if I have to play it. Take the Skyrider Elf, I guess. Probably not playing a double blue card. We get another Gnarlback Rhino? Nice. Well, we really need some more interaction. That's artifact or enchantment removal. And a Nivix Colossus. Okay. Alright, pack number 3. Show us some interaction. Bident of Thassa. When a creature deals combat damage, you draw a card. Cool. Creature's opponent controls attack this turn if able. Mistcutter Hydra cannot be countered. Protection from blue. Enters with X1/1 counters. Okay, not terrible. Nemesis of Mortals. Crumble to dust. Another Pilgrim's Eye. Oath of the Gatekeepers. Illusory Angel. Might just be taking the Mistcutter. Have a lot of creatures thus far. Really need some interaction here. Okay, there's a Savage Punch. I'm definitely down for that. Just because I don't have a lot of interaction. There's also a Jawahari Disruption, which is probably one of the best MDFCs. And there's a Nyxweaver too. I mean, that just seems too good for our deck. Like, I do need interaction, but I feel like this card is just going to be way too impactful. It allows us to mill, and we can return a creature from our graveyard to our hand. Our deck is trying to do a lot of things with the graveyard, so I kind of just need this. Okay. There is a Tome-Bound Lich, which is really good. Spawning Bed, sacrifice this. Create 3 Eldrazi's. Interesting. There's also just a Simic Guildgate. Target creatures +2, return under control tapped. I mean, this card is just really good. Another Experiment. Soul Flare. If a creature with flying was exiled with this Delve ability, it has flying. Same is true for everything. Okay, that seems cool. Oath of Gideon. Okay, that's a really good card. Obnixilis Cruelty. Target creature gets -5/-5. Okay, that's exactly what we need. Yeah, that is exactly up our alley. Gonna have to make a lot of cuts here. Please removal keep on flowing. Undead Butler. ETB mill 3 cards. Awesome. Flying Extort. Dark creature fights. Canali Ambush. Damn. Yeah, I think Undead Butler seems really good in this deck. Ooh, there's a green-blue land. There's also a Dreg Mangler. What does Scavenge mean? Lumbering Falls. Hexproof, okay. Turn target creature from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. Well, that seems fine for us. Very light on removal, but hopefully we'll be able to make this work. Supernatural Stamina. Creature gets +2/0. When this dies, return to the battlefield tapped. Okay. So it's not dead after all, but slightly worse. Sire of Insanity at the beginning of each end step. Each player discards their hand. Okay, that's funny. I have a feeling this deck is going to fall flat on its face, but I guess we'll see. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 death touch. Return target instant or sorcerer creature from your graveyard or hand. If this would die, exile it. Okay. That seems decent. Target creature gets +01 and gains hexproof. I mean, I don't think we're going to have the opportunity to play that many blue cards. Gateway Plaza. Gateway Plaza could be decent. If we just need something to be able to fix mana. Untap target land. Okay. Nimbus Naiad. Ooh, we get a Simic Guildgate. All right. Or the Kaladi Ambush. I think I just need interaction. I think I just have to take this. Okay, we're getting the Golgari Guildgate right after that. Well, that was really nice. I don't think that scavenges this deck, but it does look a little bit better. Time to do some doctoring, boys. Class is in session. Gonna put that in for sure. Tombbound Lich for sure, keeping. This card's not great. I don't know if this is really good because it kind of like mitigates our graveyard abilities. Let's put our MDFCs over here. I don't even have that many ways to target stuff, do I? 1, 2. Wow, this deck has a lot of freaking creatures, dude. So I need to cut like at least 4 cards here. I have a lot of 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kind of just want to get Treasure Cruise. It just gets cards out of our graveyard. They don't really help us. I'm playing 3 blue cards with 1, 2. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And I've got 1, 2, 3. I have 13 lands plus 3 MDFCs. I kind of want to cut one of those. Yeah, that should be enough. Okay. 9. If I cut read the bones, I don't know. Yeah, that could be fine. I could cut like one more creature if I wanted to. I think I'm fine with this. We'll try it out. Alright, well, we ended up with a pretty whack-looking Sultai deck with very limited interaction, but we do have a couple rares that hopefully can pull us to victory. We ended up with an Ashiok Nightmare Weaver, which could be really good if we can protect it. I've heard there's a lot of interaction for Planeswalkers in this format, though. We also have a Mistcutter Hydra and a Pollock Ramos World Eater, and a whole bunch of other graveyard synergies like the Tombbound Lich and Nyx Weaver that can hopefully get us to the late game and accrue us some cards in the graveyard to be able to recur with stuff like Possessed Scab. But I don't expect too much with this being our first draft, so let's go ahead and hop into these games and see what happens. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. You can call me the Dark Maga Knight. I'm here to enforce the rules. I feel like I was just offered almost no interaction, which is very scary. Okay, I have a turn 2 play of a Devour Flesh. Maybe that's like Dees. Oh no, it's not good enough. It's not good enough at all.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I like this art on Evolving Wilds. No. This guy is going to beat us down before we can do anything. Well, at least I got rid of that before he started making tokens. That's like something. I know that's like almost nothing, but we did something. No. He gave this guy a rim job. That's bullshit, bro. And now our opponent has accrued something that we will no longer be able to interact with because it's insanely big. I guess Polk Ramos is interaction if he survives. I doubt he will survive because they're playing a good deck and probably have removal, but... I mean, I'm already so low. But I guess the milling 2 cards is kind of relevant so that I can Gurmag Angler. We're going to have to get pretty lucky here to win. All right, buddy. What are you doing? My Gurmag has things to do, buddy. Oh, no. He has a Scytheclaw Raptor. I remember when that card came out in Lost Caverns. Okay, we actually drew one of our 3 pieces of interaction. That's crazy.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I could Gurmag Angler, but I feel like I should just... I probably should just pull Keranos. Maybe for some weird reason, he won't be able to kill it, and I can, like, affect the game. No, he has a removal. Does he have the Banishing Light thing? Oh no, he has a Heliod's Pilgrim. Okay. Or his spells cost 1 less. This card is so OP. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. That's so bullshit. I mean, I think I'm just dead. Let's say I kill that. I mean, I'm fucked. Yeah, this guy's deck's way too fast. It felt like that guy was playing like a Pauper constructed. Not a Pauper. Like, it felt like he was playing with like an EDH precon. And I'm using a draft deck. Like, that was insane. Red-white is definitely kind of OP in this format. Okay, this hand is really slow, and my opponent's deck is extremely fast. I don't know that I can do that. Okay. It's lit. It's lit. Well, that's a guy. He did things. No, that card's so OP. I don't think I block. Drawing a black mana instead of a green mana here actually hurts so bad. Because if we drew a green mana, the next turn we could go Gnarlback Rhino, and we'd be able to hold up a Supernatural Stamina, which would draw us a card. Oh, wait, the Scion token I get is a 1/1? I thought Scions were always 0/1. That's actually huge. Holy shit, this card is pushed.
I fucking knew it. Oh!
That 1 power makes this card, like, so much better. Oh my gosh, that could have been a green mana. Oh, fuck, why did I play that? I was supposed to... Bro, I was supposed to play a black.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I was supposed to play a black, bro. Do I don't want that. Yeah, I don't want that at all. We don't have a blue. That also doesn't seem great. These people's decks are so freaking fast, dude. Yo, what's up, Coolsey? Howdy. Howdy, partner. Greetings from Oklahoma. I hope you brought your firearm with you. Brother!
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Can someone call the judge? This guy isn't supposed to have that. That actually fucks me so hard. I needed the card advantage. Brother. That's actually so toxic. Of course. Of course. We already know he's got some bullshit in the damage step. He's a bullshit-ass damage step kind of guy. Bro, what the fuck? Why do you have that? Ow. At least I have a guy. I got a token, so, like, I'm not completely fucked. Bro, you have no mana. What are you doing? You have no fucking mana, bro. Calm your dick, bro. Come on. Okay, wait, is that actually good? Probably not. I Gurmagged him. I Gurmagged him. Let's go.
I fucking knew it. Oh.
Oh, I can sack this for 2 life? That's based. But it's actually extremely relevant. Okay. I think I should just Gurmag him. Gurmag. Fuck on him with the 2 damage. He doesn't know. Bro, what the fuck? That card is insane. Oh, I thought I'd give him 2 tokens. Okay, that's a lot more fair. That is a lot more fair than what I thought. Okay. Bye, Gurmag. Ooh. I mean, I won't have another blue, though, so, like, that doesn't even matter. Okay, so I could sack this for the 2 life, and then sack this to play that. I don't think that's worth. There's no way we come back. I don't believe it. We already know this guy's going to pull some haste creature out of his ass. I can already feel it. This guy seems like a certified keister. He's passing. Let's go. The Gurmag machine moves onward, brother. Sha-sha-sha. Oh, this is the creature, number of creature cards in all graveyards? I thought it was just my graveyard. That is way better than I thought. What the hell? Badoink. Gain 2 life. Get that shit out of here. Get that shit out of here, son. Yeah. Night Howler. Put some respect on the Night Howler, baby. Put some respect on his name. Wow. Catacomb Sifter has done so much work. I don't think that green-black is a good deck, but this is a good card. The fact that the token you get is a 1/1 is vastly different than every other Eldrazi card in history that gave you a 0/1 token. He has 2 of these? What the fuck? Dude, this guy's deck is so premium. Bro, he has 3? What?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, what is this deck? This is disgusting. Brother, what the fuck? That is so disgusting, dude. What? This card is insane. Let's go. The boat. Yes, sir, Ski Brother. You know how I be. We know this guy has multiple enchantments. I'm going to put this in because my deck already has, like, no removal, so I kind of need this. Honestly, I don't even think we need this guy. Our deck has so much top end, like, I don't need to get into the late game. I just need to be, like, as non-greedy as possible, but dude, wow. The fact he is, like, this guy's deck is so premium. How many, this guy has shown us 4 gold cards thus far. Like, this guy's deck is so synergistic in a Masters format where it's really not supposed to be synergistic. It's supposed to just be, it's supposed to just be based on power level. And it's like, you go power level, and if you have synergies that come, cool. But this guy's deck just seems so synergistic for no good damn reason. Okay, he took them all. Dude, if we had a green in this hand... I mean, honestly, like, if we get to a 1 green here, this hand is insane. The hand is literally insane if we get to 1 green. Fuck it. I'm risking it for the biscuit. We have to take risk because this guy's deck is just genuinely better than ours on all accounts. And if we get to a second land, it's GG's. Oh my gosh, he's starting the game on turn 1. Brother. What is it with these, like, perfect start Andes, man? These perfect start Andes are just getting their panties in a twist. Okay, we hit the green. We hit the green.
I fucking knew it. Oh.
We hit the motherfucking green, baby. Let them know. The boat is here, baby. Let's work. Let's work. Briefcase control, bitch. Yes, sir. You're talking to Seto Kaiba. I'm gonna have to ask you to make an appointment with the Kaiba Corporation, bud. Where are your blue eyes? Wait, what the hell's that? Enchanted creatures +1+. That is double strike. That's kind of OP.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I technically have 4 mana. If I just sack for a briefcase, I'll have 5 mana next turn. I think I'm gonna wait and see if he, like, equips this. So let's just go for a Nyx Weaver. Because that way we can start putting stuff in the graveyard and maybe, like, bait out interaction. I mean, I'm sure he's got one of those +3/+3 things. It's turn 4 of the game, and I'm not at 15 health. This is great. Okay, wait, what the fuck is that? Wait, that card's really good against us. Damn. There's so many cards that are just like counters. Honestly, I think this is when we sack the briefcase. I think we just do this. Or wait, do we just go Undead Butler? Because the thing is, if we go Undead Butler, I could buy back the... Well, but if we Undead Butler after, I can buy back the Nemesis. Yeah, that's tough. I kind of want to see him, like, commit more. Okay. Okay, that was really good. Oh, now we can actually still play this in the same turn? That's pretty insane. Wow. I could technically go Briefcase into Nemesis Immortals and still float the 1/1. I mean, that's not terrible. Get the token. I could go double green here. Just play this. Now he just has to deal with this. Okay, this is good. This is good. I like this. And I have an Ob Nixilis' Cruelty. This card doesn't seem that good. I'm not going to lie. Like, yeah, there's a lot of enchantments, but, like, as soon as he stacks something on this, I'm just going to kill it. Like, fuck that card. I'm sure there's just like a bunch of sweats online who are like, I remember playing with this card in 2010. And I'm like, brother, I was doing cool guy shit back then. My balls had just dropped. I was interacting with females and touching grass, my guy. You should try it out. Okay, time for the hand info. Show us those +3s, baby. Show us them +3s, baby. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when the Pelaka preparation comes for you? Goblin Heel Cutter. Rimrock. Fucking Rimjob Johnny over there. Actually, we're gonna call him Rimjob Timmy. That's too close to my name. We can't do that. Martial Glory. I hate this guy for having that. When this attacks, target creature can't block this turn. Screw you, bud. Screw you, buddy. Screw you. Okay, so we know that he can use a Rimjob. And he can use that, so... Creatures entering don't cause abilities to trigger. Nice. Maybe I should have attacked with my 1/1s because, like, I want this to die so we can buy back our Mistcutter Hydra. Brother, why do you have that?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Why does this guy just have this card every single game? And he top decks it right after I get the hand info? Like, that's so cool, bro. I love that for you, bro. Oh, yeah, you looking at my Gurmag, bro? Oh my gosh, Rimjob Timmy's going in. Rimjob Timmy has entered the fray. Ding. I think we wait until he does something, and then we counter. What am I adding back? I could add back Nyx Weaver. Ooh, I could do this. Okay. Okay, I see the line. Okay, that's actually kind of nice. So during his instep, I just sacked that. Cool. During his instep, I just sack it, I get it back, and then I monstrosity on my turn. Okay, he draws a land. Cool. Plays Rimjob Timmy. During the end step, I'm going to go for a Sutral Natural Stamina. This card is equivalent to my stamina while in bed. Yeah, look at it, Rimjob Timmy. Look at it. Look at it. Yeah. Hey, thank you for allowing me to sack, bro. Thank you for allowing me to sack. I love that buyout you gave me. Let's go. Oh, and now I can just go for this? Okay, based. Oh, fuck. He blocks it. I didn't realize that. Okay. I mean, that's still fine, though. I mean, he basically can't attack unless he wants to waste his... whatever this is called. Martial Glory. Except there's no glory involved with playing that card. It's like anti-glory. Have I heard of Marvel Rivals? Yeah, I just downloaded it a couple days ago. I haven't had the chance to play yet, but we might play it sometime. Wait, what just happened?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Sir, that was bullshit. Why did you just do that? Yeah, don't attack with that, Timmy. Don't attack with that, Timmy. Damn, that has flying too. That's so gay, dude. Oh my gosh. I mean, I kind of just want to bait this out. I want him to have to use that. If he decides to use that, he can't protect his flyer, which is, like, good for me. Oh, nice. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Ayo. How you like me now? Seven Pilgrim's Eye. Put some respect on the Pilgrim's Eye. If you draw another one of those damn things, I'm going to be so triggered. This guy's been drawn hot for too long. We need to cool him down. Cool down, Timmy. Cool down. The professionals are here. Mommy and Daddy are talking. Except only Daddy's here. Mommy's not here to protect you. Oh my gosh. It's a 2-3 with flying. Oh my gosh, that's so dirty. I'm that guy.
Fucking knew it. Oh.
For anyone who was wondering out there, my pronouns are in fact Timothy/that guy. Yes, sir. You know how we be, baby. Pop out with that fofo, son. I think next turn we can start attacking with the Pilgrim's Eye and just race him. If he plays a combat trick on the Hushwing, I can just respond with an Ob Nixilis Cruelty. If he drew another one of those guys that taps both my creatures, dude, oh my gosh. Besides the point, this guy is taking so long. If this guy's sitting here, he definitely drew an interaction. Oh my gosh, he actually did. Are you fucking kidding me?
Congratulations, you get anything you want from your deck. I love that deck, man. It's so expensive, man.
I love that deck, man. That's my favorite deck, man. It's so cool, man. I love that deck, man. That's such a cool deck, man. I wish I could afford that deck, man. My mom's credit card doesn't have that high of a limit, man. It's not my fault. Oh my gosh, I needed a land. I needed a freaking land, dude. How many creatures do I have in the grave? I legitimately only have... Oh, I have 3 creatures. Okay. So, I have to exile 5 cards, and I have 8. This blocks this. Those 2 things block. I mean, I can't attack here. Wow, this guy's deck is so synergistic. Like, he just has duplicates of all the, like, impactful game pieces in his deck, which is ridiculous. Seeing how broken this guy's deck is almost just makes me want to retire this deck. Like, I almost just want to retire, seeing as how broken this guy's deck is. I need to bait this guy out and do an opening. Of course, he's got some bullshit like that. Okay, that's real. That's real. That's fucking real, boys. No delay, okay. You love to see it. No blocks, fucking pussy. Let's go! The boat! Yes, sir. Talk about it, baby. We're taking out the Boros scum. The Boros scum has been eliminated. Ding. Honestly, we had no right to beat that guy. That guy's deck was just 10x better than ours. I was just the better player. Sometimes being the better player just gives you a free W, and that was one of those specific instances. I gotta go feed my dog before we defeat these chumps again. Okay, I'm back. I honestly don't even know how we beat that guy. That guy's deck was legitimately just all pure drugs. Like, he didn't have any bomb rares, but just every card in his deck just worked so well together, and it was just so synergistic. Like, his deck was pure Mexican-created, California-transported fentanyl. Like, that guy has the good fentanyl, and I'm over here with Polk Ramos, the dud. Like, I don't know how we beat that guy. That was ridiculous. Better player, baby. Better player. Make America lucky again. Okay, we don't have a blue source, but we do have one of the best cards in the deck, so I'm going to keep this hand. Tomebound Lich. Lich on me. Lich on 3. Lich King. On my Adventure Time shit, as always. I remember this card. This is a really fun card to play with. I don't know if it was from Dominaria or what, but I remember it was one of the first sets I drafted on Arena. He's playing red-green, so his deck seems somewhat regressive. When this enters, he gets +1/+1. Okay. I think I'm just going to drop this down. I mean, it's a 2-mana 3/2, which can only be so bad. This is an OG card. The OGs remember this. I don't know if it's just the matchup, but dude, Gurmag Angler was good. Like, Gurmag Angler was just consistently being played for like 3 mana. When this enters, you can search your library for a basic land or a gate. Oh wow, that is good. Yeah, that card's probably very pivotal in the gates deck. The fact you can search for any gate is insane. Based mustache, better player, actually touches grass, interacts with females. Cool guy club, you know how we be, man. Bro, I'm so excited for this anime convention this weekend. I was explaining to this old guy that I make Bible studies for, that's a doctor, the videos that I do at these anime conventions. And I was like, he was like, how do you get the people to view them? I was like, yeah, I mean, I've had a couple that's gotten like 800,000 views or like 1 million views. And I'm like, I have this strategy. I know this isn't like the most godlike, but I have this strategy where basically I use hot girls to get people to click on the video from the thumbnail. And then after they click on the video, they realize that I'm actually funny and provide value. And then they stick around and watch other videos. And I was like, it's not like I'm showing like anyone naked or anything. And he's like, that's really smart, which is like a very surprising thing to come from like a very like religious person. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not showing anyone naked or anything. And he's like, well, even if you were, it wouldn't be a bad thing. And then he started telling me about how, yeah, he's like, you know, so-and-so in the Bible had, he's like, a lot of people don't understand what adultery is. Adultery isn't when you have, like, multiple women. It's whenever you steal someone else's wife. So as long as you're not, you know, stealing someone else's wife, it's fine. And also, like, in the Bible, they had these things called concubines, where you could have multiple wives. And I just thought that was really funny, because that was like the last thing I thought this person was going to say to me. Especially like a 60-plus-year-old man. At least I think he's 60. We'll go with that. I don't really want to kill either of those things. I guess we're just always playing this. Yeah, Gurmag Angler is just good. Like, we already have 3 cards in the graveyard. Next turn, this is a 1-mana card. That's based. So I guess we just pass and just, like, gum up the board. This card seems really important. I feel like you want, like, multiple of these to make a good deck. Draw 3 cards. You may play an additional land this turn. Holy shit, that card's insane.
Hold up.
That card is crazy.
Something ain't right.
I don't think green-blue as, like, a base 2-color pair is that great, but that card's crazy. That might be one of the best effects we've seen on a 5-mana draw 3. Like, that just pressed his advantage so much. And, like, Dude, I don't want to kill one of these things. Like, that's not advantageous to me. That really sucks. I basically just passed with 3 mana up, and then my opponent responded by drawing 3 cards. That is literally the worst case scenario. I mean, I could play this for 2. I think I just have to play this guy. It's very late for me to be playing this guy, but I feel like I kind of need to. Maybe if I attack, he double blocks. And this just costs 2. And then I play this for 2. That would be pretty impactful. Right? Because I have 3 creatures in the grave. That'd be 4. And that'd be put... Yeah, okay. I'm going to attack. Please double block. Please double block. He didn't double block. Fuck. Okay. I really wanted him to do that. I guess I can just go for Gnarlback Rhino. If he would have double blocked there, we would have been able to go Gurmag plus Nemesis of Mortals in the same turn. And honestly, the more I look at it, Nemesis of Mortals is just like a slightly better version than Gurmag. In like a different way. Like it has a higher ceiling, but like it has a higher ceiling, but it's like requires more setup. Because there are situations where you could delve, but you don't have the creatures. Also, one thing I find very interesting is that like most of the black cards are zombies. Whoa, what the fuck is that? Why does he have a rare? Deal 5 damage among. What the fuck? That's broken.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
That's an 8/8? Holy shit, dude. That's insane. Brother, that was literally broken. Broken. Yeah, that was OP. I think I'm just freaking dead, dude. That was insane. This card is broken as shit. It's 8/8 flying trample, and he just gets to deal 5 damage anywhere. Like, holy shit, dude. Don't have a cow, man. Well, I'm basically forced to play this. Oh, I didn't realize that triggered when I played it. Okay, that's actually really nice. I don't know here. I think I'm just discarding this. I'm probably just dead. More than likely, we are dead, but if not, I can clear shot, gain 2 HP, kill his Arctica, and then maybe I can Gurmag Angler for 1 mana. If we draw a 2nd mana, we can go Nemesis in the same turn, which might like accrue us back some advantage, but just the fact he drew 3 cards and then played this bomb, I don't think our deck's very good. I don't think our deck is very good at all. And the fact, so, I don't know if you guys know this, but in every Magic set, there's always a theme in Draft. There's always one card that's red and is a dragon, and it's always broken. If there's a red Mythic Dragon, you know that that's an A+ card. There's pretty much been a red Mythic Dragon in every draft set I've ever played. There's one in Foundations, there's one in Duskmourn, there's one in Bloomburrow, there's one in Wilds of Eldraine, there was one in the Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Now, I didn't play in Outlaws of Buttfuckery Junction, so I don't know there, but... Wait, what the fuck is this? Why does this guy have so many rares, dude?
Congratulations, you get anything you want from your deck. I love that deck, man. It's so expensive, man.
I love that deck, man. I wish my mom could afford me to buy me that deck, man. That's such a nice deck, man. So many rares, man. Your mom must have a high credit card limit, man. I'm with Discover, man. My mom had to file bankruptcy, brother. Legitimately. We're just now recovering. Take this, Dragon Lord. Nothing beats fundamental removal. I'm still kind of fucked, though. I might as well do this to, like, pay for the delve. Do I get a black or a green? I probably get another green. Did I mill my blue? I did mill my blue. That is kind of shitty. But I already have this. It's just, if we didn't mill the blue, we go get a blue, and then we could use that to pay for the Lumbering Falls, which might be relevant here. Oh, I milled my Ashiok, bro. That's so sad. I milled my freaking Ashiok, dude. Oh, I forgot this says ++. I mean, this is Death Touch, so I'm kind of protected. I'm still pretty fucked. Yeah, the fact this says Death Touch just does so much for it. Especially since you get to immediately cycle. If this guy pulls another rare out of his ass that he's been keystering since getting out of a minimal security prison, I'm going to go to the next game. One man can only keister so much up his ass. Like, how many rares does this guy have? Okay, he has an MDFC. That is still pretty good. So I can do this. And then I do this. I'll probably die to decking out with this. Oh, well, I guess I can Nyx Weaver. I can use the effect. And then return. Well, no, I kind of need to play Polk Ramos. Polk Ramos, maybe kill both of his tokens. Sheesh. Sheesh, that's kind of irritating. He doesn't have anything with flying. That's not terrible. I think I just get the possess Scab, probably. Oh, wait, I can add back a Planeswalker? Oh, it's any card. I didn't know it was any card. That's actually huge. Okay. I did not know that. Maybe I beat him by a deck out. That was pretty low roll. There is a lot of Planeswalker removal. Maybe he's not skilled enough. Oh, that's broken. I was going to say, maybe he's like not skilled enough to understand how to win in a stalled game state, but I don't think it matters. Oh, wait, no, he's not skilled enough. Okay, cool. Sweet, he's not skilled enough. Let's go. Target creature fights. That's insane. Okay. Does he have the ability to pay for this? He doesn't, but that will become irritating soon. So we're just going to do this now. I wish I could have stolen, like, his broken shit. That works. That works indeed. Well, I've gotten rid of 2 pieces of his interaction. Hey, I've gotten rid of a Draconic Roar and a Boulder Salvo. Oh, I forgot to mention, for anyone who doesn't know about this set, there is a rotating bonus sheet for every 2 weeks of this 6-week format. This week is the Planeswalkers bonus sheet, meaning that this is one of the cards from the Planeswalkers bonus sheet and will not be around for the entire format. Oh, that's irritating. That's really fucking irritating. Did you just attack with everyone? He is attacking with everyone. Does he go face? Oh, he is going face. Wow, okay. Interesting. Oh, is that just game? These two guys both have tramples. Yeah, I think that is just game. I didn't even think that he could lethal me. TBH. Yeah, that is pretty frustrating. So I probably block there. What if we do this? 6, 7. That means I'm taking 7. Okay. That wasn't terrible for me. Six, okay. Oh, I actually stole 3 really good creatures. That was huge. Well, I might not be dead here. He's dead in 3 turns to Ashiok Mill. He passed. Oh my gosh, that's insane. That was amazing. Wow. Oh, it just auto-selected that for me? Cool. We might actually pull this off. Let's go. The boat. Bro, how are we just destroying people who have way better cards than us? Like, yeah, this guy's deck's insane. To be fair, he had to get a little bit lucky in order to draw all of his mana, but still. I don't think he had any artifacts and enchantments. I mean, he just has a Courier's Briefcase, which doesn't really mean anything. Or these. So he has one Draconic Roar, one Boulder Salvo. What is Surge? Oh, Surge is kind of crazy. I didn't even know that. Yeah, we only saw 3 pieces of removal and an MBFC from him. This is what happens when you mess with the boat, baby. Not done yet. Underestimated 3.0. Let's go. Okay, we actually have a removal here. I don't know how we got a game off that guy. That guy was insane. Once again, Gurmag Angler, insane. Gurmag Angler, really be that guy. For real, for real. Maybe I should just play this as a green. Returning any card from the graveyard, though, is kind of big. I don't know. I'm going to do it. Maybe it should have been the Evolving Wilds. But I want to have the option to play the Crawl Harpooner. Plus, the Evolving Wilds could go get a blue, which could be important in case we need to get an Ashiok or if we get our Lich King. 2 very good cards in our deck. We draw green anyway.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Of course. I think we just play this. Hold the Cruel Harpooner. I probably Devour Flesh on his turn. Devour Flesh is just like really bad in the late game. It does nothing. Devour Flesh could be good though if you have like a bunch of other removal. Because then it can get rid of the last thing. But it just seems like there's so much token generation in this format that it's probably a pretty mediocre card. It's like attack, sword to plowshares if you're like on your last leg. That's really the best description I can give you for it. Is he just gonna pass? No, he's playing that guy. Okay. This isn't that bad for us. Ooh, nice. That was a good follow-up. I still think we play the Nyx Weaver first. Drawing both of our gold cards. Very well. I like this card a lot. I didn't know that there was a card that gives you an Eldrazi token, which is a 1/1 instead of a 0/1. That changes things so much, because that means this is a 3-mana 3/4 with the added bonus of being able to sack things to get additional mana, and then you also get the Scribe. Like, this card's crazy. I'm sure this card was broken when it was printed. I wasn't around when the Eldrazi Winter meta happened, but I heard scary things about it. I feel like I would have enjoyed it, though, because I love Eldrazi's, even if it was broken. Skyrider Elf. Oh my gosh, we actually have the guy. We can do the thing. That's so funny. Honestly, though, I think maybe we need to do this here, because this guy's deck is just bonkers. I should have played my Evolving Wilds, I know. That was stupid. Oh my gosh, this guy's hand is literally insane. Brother, what the fuck? This guy's hand is insane. I mean, I guess he doesn't have a red yet, but whatever. Ooh. Halo Scarab. That'll bait out a sure shot. Clear shot, cool. Go get a blue. And now next turn I can go Catacomb Sifter plus Ka Rule Harpooner. He still doesn't have a red. That's nice. Voyaging Satyr. That is really late, but whatever. He has 2 gates. Take action, and now I'll get a Scry. Let's go. Scry City, bitch. Okay, yes. We'll keep him. Jeepers Creepers, easy keepers. No red for you, bud. Sorry. No red for you, buddy. It's okay. No, no, no. That card lets you add red. Sir, please calm down. I need to ask for some assistance here, please.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Judge, I am requesting assistance from an adult. I must request assistance from an adult immediately. This is a code red. Quickly, we must take this guy out before he causes any more damage to the multiverse. Catacomb Sifter. Yes, sir, ski baby. Get that shit out of here, son. Miss me with that shit, son. Ding. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I got protection from blue. Hop off my dick, son. Protection from blue. Protection from who? Mr. Beats by Ash Thousand Bands coming at you. Let's go. He doesn't have it. He's not that guy. That protection from blue is taking his last life. Let's go. The boat exacts his revenge. Beats by Ash is getting the belt back. Let's go. Wow. Okay, what I will say about this format is that I don't have like an opinion on, I haven't really gotten to play a good deck yet because this is our first deck, but I will say there is a lot of outplay potential in the actual gameplay portion, and that is something I am very happy about. Because it felt like, even though my opponent had really good cards, I had some outplay potential. And I outplayed him. Because he's a dirty little bitch. I had to take him out. Are we going to get a first trophy in our first ever Pioneer Masters run? No way. What's crazy is the stats say that Nyx Weaver has a 49% win rate, but it's actually just been insane for us. Okay, this is probably the most well-balanced hand we have seen thus far. Oh, also, I want you guys to notice, we've been on the draw every single game we played. Except for the one game where we lost the first game. Right? I think so. Okay, double taps. I'll match you with an untapped land of my own, sir. and a voyaging satyr. Let the satyr come to the village. I dare you to play a good creature. I dare you to play a good creature. Obnixilis needs to talk to you, buddy. Obnixilis needs to give you a good talking. Honestly, the Gates deck seems really good. I think that's going to be my favorite deck to play. Just because I really liked the Caves deck in Lost Caverns. I never really got to play in a draft set where Gates... I played in that one set where you had the white girl who gave you tokens based on defenders, and that was kind of like the Gates deck, but not exactly. So I'm excited to try that out. With this guy, it means we can play a tapped land and untap it in the same turn, which is kind of cool. Pilgrim's Eye. I probably Pilgrim's Eye, go get a blue, and by getting the blue, I can then be able to activate my Lumbering Falls, which is pretty cool. Pilgrim's Eye. Don't mind if I do, good sir. So technically, if he attacks here, I can tap my Voyaging Satyr to untap a swamp and then tap that to play the stamina. This is a direct representation of my cardio when I'm in bed. Just wanted everyone to know that. I'm a very open person. Bro, this guy's copycatting me. Are you kidding me?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Could this guy, like, get a life and stop net decking off of the OG, bro? Like, I know I'm the big homie, but you don't have to be on my dick that much, my guy. Like, get off my dick, brother. It's getting a little bit too kinky for my liking. Oh my gosh. He's untapping. And he's a Crawl Harpooner. This guy's deck is actually just card for card my deck, except he has white for some reason. Brother. The thing is, it's a Yume, which means that if I respond to go Supernatural Stamina, yes, I keep my guy, but then he can just choose not to fight, and that seems fundamentally bad. Yeah, that really sucks that that's a Yume, because then either way, I'm just screwed. I don't really want to waste a card on that. This hand is so bad. Fuck, can I draw like a real creature? My deck is nothing but big dumb guys, and I'm not seeing a big dumb guy. Is you dumb to dumb dumb to dumb dumb? Is you stupid? Need to give this guy a stern talking to. I feel like now's the time to do this. Oh my gosh, he has a Garruk. Brother has a fucking Garruk, dude. Yeah, we're not even reading it. He has a Garruk, it's gone. Don't even look at it, it's gone. Just remove that from your memory. He never had a Garruk. He's just not that guy. Some people just aren't that guy. Some people don't deserve a Garruk, and that it is what it is, buddy. He attacks with everyone. I might as well just, like, kill this. He can still flash in his guy, though. If I let him flash in, I'm just kind of wasting this. But I'm forcing that out. I mean, he's going to do that anyway. Yeah, the fact he can flash this in for his bestow cost is stupid. I knew he was going to pull some cuckold shit like that. I make him sack his flyer. That's not even good. I guess I can add that back from the graveyard. So I can technically off Nixilis' cruelty here. District guide. Okay, district gay guy. We get it. You have a gay guy and you're taking him to the district gala. We get it. Just because you're using an estrogen booster doesn't mean you need to tell us about it, okay, buddy? Another Voyaging Satyr. Did this guy, like, jump off my cock? Ooh. That's kind of dirty. That's kind of dirty. The dirty Gurmag. Talk about it. Gurmag. Gurmag in this bitch, eh? Toonbound Lich hit a lick, eh? Brother.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Brother. I need you to miss me with that shit. No. You're kidding. You're fucking kidding. He has 2 creatures. Okay, he used a 2/2. Whatever. Eat a dick, bro. Cool, I milled 3 dead cards. Why does this guy have all the good removal? Why does every person we go against just have good interaction and we got chumped? Activate effect. Undead Butler. Return. Gurmag Angler. Go back to my hand. Bro, what the fuck? Why is this guy playing Voyage Satyr Turbo? Could this guy, like, I don't know, get a life and stop playing Void Satyr Turbo? It's Gurmag time. Let the Gurmags go, brother. It's Gurmaculent. It's Gurmaculent. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. It's Gurmaculent. We love this. There's no way we come back. It's over. It may be Gurmaculent, but it's not good enough. This guy is just like a card that I feel like I was forced to play because I'm so low on interaction. Just being able to rebuy the little that I have is the only thing that lets me put up a fight. But overall, it's just too slow of a card. This format feels too fast. Like, yes, there are big things in the format, but notably, those big things can be very easily cheated out with all the ramp there is, to the point where I just don't think you can consider it a slow format. Double Strike Prowess. I mean, I feel like I just have to fucking kill that. Okay, he passed. Papa bless. Papa bless. That's not terrible. I have to remember that I actually can kill that. I make this a 5-5. That's just trading with that. That's not really that good. Yeah, I'd rather just kill that guy. I want to save this guy until I can at least, like, trade for 2 things. Bro, how many Void Satyrs does this guy have? Is that his 4th one? You know, that's legitimately his 4th Voyage Satyr. This guy's playing Voyaging Satyr Control. One might even say Voyaging Satyr Turbo. Ha ha ha. Oh wait, this guy's Trample. It's Ogre. It's all Ogre now, baby. He's taking? Okay. Well, if I don't die, I just give my knight... Oh. Oh. That's pretty fucking good. Okay. Ooh, Gurmag. It's Gurmaculent. It's Gurmaculent. Wait, why did I give it to that guy? I was supposed to give it to the Trampler. No.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Why the fuck did I do that, bro? It's no longer Gurmaculent. It's no longer Gurmaculent. What? Why would I assign like that? I thought I was doing something else. That might have lost us the game. I might have just threw. I might have just threw harder than when Kevin Durant decided to go to the Brooklyn Nets. Okay, that's a guy. It's Garmaculent. It's Garmaculent, baby. The Goo Miser is here. The Goo Miser. Brother. Sacrifice this, return to Dragon or Planeswalker. Wait, does he have a dragon? I don't think he does. No, but he can return a Planeswalker. Oh no, it's Ugin Planeswalker. It's not even that. Gross. Okay. Well, I have a 2020 Polk Ramos. The game could have just ended by now, but I put it on my non-trample guy for some reason. This guy at least gives me 2 bodies, which means it's unlikely he can kill. Does he have a dragon? No! This guy has that too?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Yes. Yes. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. This guy's OP. Attack. Please attack. Please attack. I don't know if this guy realized it, but I still have a freaking 22-22 guy. Why does everyone just have this Dragon Lord Artarka? And why is this card in the game? This card's stupid. Bro, this guy's legitimately running Heaven of the Spirit Dragon specifically to only add this back. Think about how redundant that is. If you think, like, if you get to 7 mana and get to play this card, you should just win. Like, you should not have a card in your deck specifically to buy it back. That, like, if you had other targets, it'd be like, okay. But he evidently is not. Oh my gosh, she's doing 5 damage. I'm going down to 18. I'm only at 18 power this turn. Things could go very badly for us. Protection from blue, baby. Ayo. Sorry, bud. It's just not your time. It's the time of Mr. Beats by Ash Styles and Bands. I still can't believe that this guy is legitimately playing for Voyaging Satyr. What is this deck? This deck seems terrible. I wonder if I should be playing Audacity, but I don't think this is like a good Audacity deck. I do think Audacity is a good card. I just don't think this is a good deck for it. By the way, if you guys are just joining for the first time, make sure to leave a follow over on Rumble. I have been creating based content on the platform for 3 years now. Okay, he starts off with the Kalani Ambush. That tells me he has a removal in hand. That's the first thing I'm thinking. If your opponent is willing to play a Fighting MDFC on turn 1, that tells me they have a good piece of removal or they wouldn't get rid of it. Okay, we draw the Evolving Wilds to play a blue card. He doesn't know we have an Ashiok yet, which is very nice. I think I'll just go for a Courier's Briefcase. Try to get set up. I don't know why, but I feel like this guy is playing, I feel like this guy is playing a Gates deck with, like, no Gates. Like, he has Gates, but he doesn't have Gate payoffs. Oh my gosh, that's so dirty. That was dirty as fuck. And this is just terrible. What am I even playing here? I guess I can add this back to hand, so, like, why not? This counts towards my delve, so I might as well. Wait, what the fuck does that do? Khans or Dragon. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card. You may play that card. Dude, this card's insane. Holy shit, this card's insane. Wow, I might actually just side in my artifact enchantment removal just to remove this, because this card is stupid. Wow, that card is really stupid. I want to leave my Devour Flesh in the graveyard because there's a slight chance here. If I can get him... Okay, he's getting rid of this. Cool. Oh, wait, no, he can play that. Fuck. Okay, that's actually really shit. He just got such a free card. There's a slight chance where if I can get rid of that, I could get value out of using this Devour Flesh. Oh, no, he says multiple Satyrs. Devour Flesh is completely garbage now. I mean, this is just a legit Phyrexian arena, except he doesn't take damage. That's stupid. Bro, what? This guy's deck's insane. Oh my gosh, and he just hit a Garruk.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Brother. I kind of want to just kill this because I can buy it back and do it again. I think I need the extra cards. He's actually trading. Okay. Well, we know he's playing a Garruk's next turn. And this has Trample, so... Honestly, I probably just Night Howler. It's probably just get rid of this. Picks up a Boon Satyr. Oh my gosh, he could legitimately play both because he has 2 Voyaging Satyr. That's stupid. Yeah, that's so dumb. I guess there's a world where we get to our Ashiok and he's already seeing 3 cards per turn. If I'm able to mill another 3 cards from per turn, he's done just so quickly. Well, that might just be game. Yeah, that might just be game. He drops down the Boon Satyr. I get a clear shot. Clear shot's like the only thing I could use to kill his Dragon Lord, though. No, the Night Prowler can. Okay. Pick up the Gurmak. No, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to bestow. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, we might just lose. That's really tilting. Yeah, I think that lost us this game. Oh, no, he's playing that guy. Okay. I thought he was playing the big dragon dude. Oh, I can steal the big dragon dude out of his hand? And he gets a Dreadbore. Of course he gets a Dreadbore.
I fucking knew it! Oh!
Of course. Wow, the Night Prowler guy is insane. And he has enough mana to do that too. Of course. Oh my gosh, he has 2 return a card. That's so stupid. Well, I think we're cooked. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So if he kills one of my creatures and I top deck a Crawl Harpooner, I can maybe delay the game long enough to where he decks out due to his enchantments. That is a real thing that could happen. That's assuming I get a Crawl Harpooner. And that he also, like, kills one of my guys. Or that I just don't die in 3 turns. Nice. Double strike prowess, okay. I don't draw the Crawl Harpooner. I do get this guy. Oh, why did I do that? I'm stupid. Okay, I deserve to lose. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, that just loses me the game anyway. I was supposed to attack with my other guy. I mean, I should have just not attacked with anyone. If I didn't attack with anyone, I'd have another game piece. He'd be forced to add back his Dreadbore and kill something. I killed his Dragon Lord, and then, yeah. Well, now that we know he has 2 enchantments. Oh, he's just adding that back in order to prowess? Okay. Oh. That was cheap. I guess if I get the Crawl Harpooner, I'm not dead, technically. If I get the Crawl Harpooner, I survive. Okay, I don't survive. GG's. If I had 4 green on the field, I could technically double combo. We have a limited amount of time left. This is going to be scary. Man, all these games have just gone so dang long, dude. We've been in this draft for legitimately like 2.5 hours. And we're on the final game. To be fair, I don't think I deserve to beat this guy. I don't think I deserve to beat any of these people. Bro, why does everyone have that Dragon Lord guy? That's actually pissing me off. That card is stupid. Yeah, that card's broken. It has a 60% win rate. Pretty much all the Dragon Lords are insane. I remember when Dragon Lord Ojutai was like meta. I remember I pulled a foil one back in the day when foils were actually hard to pull in like 2015. And it was worth like 50 bucks. I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh at the time and I was like, you know what, just give me a magic pack. And I actually just pulled one of the only expensive things you could get. Okay, this hand's pretty sad, but I have lands. And I have a way to out his stupid recursion thing. Okay, that's not good. I need to draw something that's not a land. Fuck. Can I draw a real card? Oh my gosh. This guy's just gonna punish me, I guarantee it. He's just gonna play a stupid enchantment. Brother. The best thing I can do is start attacking with my Lumbering Falls. That's so sad. I feel like animation lands are not good at all in this format because there's so many things to do with your mana. Zendikar Incarnate. Okay, fuck me in the ass and call me Sally. Cool. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. Of course. Of course. You love to see it. I did that so quick. Maybe he... Okay, he's not going to block. That was the ultimate bluff. The misclick was the ultimate bluff. Bro, he didn't see that coming. He was like, bro, this guy's got an insane combat trick up his ass. The answer is, I accidentally misclicked and attacked all. I actually wanted him to trade with Gurmag Angler, so that was actually probably pretty bad. The game's probably just over at this point. I mean... This card is stupid. That other one that just is a Phyrexian Arena is dumb. What the fuck? Okay. Wow, and now I'm getting punished. I'm getting hard punished because I exiled my Unravel the Aether. Do I just add back Gurmag? I don't think I do. Offer the tradesies? Offer the tradesies? Tradesies accepted. I mean, knowing this guy, he's got a Dragon Lord. He's a Dragon Lord have an ass. I can tell you that all day. I've seen a Dragon Lord have an ass from far away many times. Of course. Of course. And he's playing a Silencia Charm. Oh my gosh. That's so disgusting, dude. How can you even fucking look at yourself? How can you fucking look at yourself, dude? I mean, I think I'm just fucked. Yeah, because I'm not going to be able to summon this. I lose 2 lands, and then he just, like, can attack over with the Silencia Charm. Yeah, that's it. Oh, well. Honestly, we just went against a person with a lot of rares in our deck, and our deck wasn't that good. So, I can't even be that upset. We got 2 wins in our first ever Pioneer Masters draft. So, I can't be too unhappy with that. And with a deck that I don't think was very good. Anyway, so overall, I am pretty happy with the result. This deck did a lot better than I expected, but let's do a quick little review before we end the video. So we ended up with this Sultai Monstrosity, and I think the word Monstrosity really holds its own in this deck, because we had a Pulkranos the World Eater, which was a pretty dang good card. I think if we had better ways to ramp out mana, the ability would have came up, but I think that just having a lot of big guys to cheat out was able to overwhelm some of the matchups we went against, where so far I feel like removal isn't that plentiful. Like, there's not that many answers to super big threats, and so if you can just overwhelm your opponent with them, it ends up being a pretty good time. And I think an all-star of this draft was the Gurmag Angler and the Nemesis Immortals. These 2 cards just consistently were put on the battlefield for 3 to 4, sometimes even 2 mana. And just getting them out in the same turn you develop another threat was awesome. Nyx Weaver really overperformed for getting cards in the graveyard. Tombbound Lich was as good as expected. And the times we drew Ashiok were an absolute beating. I can tell you right now that Planeswalker week for this bonus sheet rotation is going to be my favorite out of all of them. And also one more card I want to highlight is Night Howler. This card felt amazing, and every time we had it, I just wished I had another copy, because it just resulted in so many situations where we had a creature that was so big, there was no way our opponent was going to be able to beat us unless they had 2 separate pieces of removal. And that just isn't always going to be the case in this format, where big removal is somewhat hard to come by. But overall, this was a fun one, and I'm excited to see what this deck would look like if it was more streamlined, if we had more interaction. But for our first one, I can't be too mad. I mean, we did get 2 wins with a deck that had basically 3 to 4 pieces of interaction, and that's pretty much all I could hope for. One last thing I did want to shout out is that one last thing I did want to comment on was this Devour Flesh. I think this card is terrible. Like, it's actually just not that good at all, because there's so many token generators, there's so many weenies that people want to play in their respective decks, that if you have this card past turn 2, it's probably not going to be that good. There's probably a time and place for it when your deck already has a bunch of removal that can clean up the board and give you more of an option on what you're killing with this. It probably becomes a little bit better, but for the most part, it's like Swords to Plowshares if you are a one-legged man and someone just kicks out your peg leg and you have nothing else to do. But this was a fun one and an awesome start to our journey in Pioneer Masters. If you guys enjoyed this draft and you want to see more awesome based gaming content like this, make sure to smash the like button, turn post notifications on, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another banger. And as always, if it's not the goo, it's got to go. Peace. Man, that was longer than I expected. Get our pity gems back here. Honestly, at least the Pioneer Masters is just a good set to actually like farm cards from, because it does just update your collection for all of the formats in here except standard, right? And I'm mostly a timeless player, so this can't be too bad. Wild card to start it off. Cool. If you draw a card, well, you have no cards in hand. Instead, you draw 2 cards. Interesting. This spell costs 2 less. If you control a creature with flying, bounce something back to hand, draw a card. Okay, Mana War. Whenever creature you control 2 power or less enters, pay 1, draw. That is nice. Knightly Valor was nice. This guy seems okay. When this enters, target player reveals a number of cards equal to your devotion. You choose one of them. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's so fitting we pull a Dragon Lord Atarka. I hate that. That's going to be the card of the night, man. That card was our demise. Oh, wait. We finally got Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth. That's actually insane. Because now we can legitimately play the Mono Black Devotion deck in Historic. We were missing that for so long. Dude, that's actually just insane. That's actually just insane. That just makes me so happy. You're definitely going to see a mono black devotion deck in the near future video coming up, guys, because that is hype. I gotta text my friend about that. I didn't know that was in the game. Wow, that makes me excited to see if there's anything else in here that opens a new deck to be able to be played. That's the bonus sheet. With stacks, put a 1/1 counter on for each attacking creature. Deal 4 damage to any target. If there are 2 or more instants in your graveyard, this can be countered. Interesting. That seems really bad, though. I hate that this card is in the format. Like, graveyard decks are already so frugal. The fact that that's, like, in there is just really dumb. Heliod's Pilgrim seems like a good card once you start off with a pacifism. Counter target spell, its controller can't cast spells this turn. Oh, that's gross. Notion Thief. If an opponent would draw a card, except the first one they draw, instead that player skips that draw and you draw a card. Cool. I think that's pretty much power creeped out, though, by that 2-mana 2/1 guy. I forget what that guy's called. Surprise card. Interesting. Well, I feel like blue is really good. I think I'm going to try to go for blue. Love that Liliana art. I'll be right back. We are back, brother. Let's look at this full set. Let's just sort by rares and mythics at first. See what's interesting here. So we get all the gods. Jace Memory Adept is already there. Oh, Liliana Heroletic Healer. I remember that was a cool card. Dragon Lord Ojutai was so good for so long. I remember White Blue Dragons was a really good deck. I remember this was the cover card of M15. Void Winnower. Your opponents can't cast spells with even mana values. I guess Urborg was the only good land we got. Crackdown Construct. I wanted to see if we got Emrakul. Man, I wish we had expedition map so bad. Other than Emrakul, we have access to the full Cabal Coffers deck. I believe so. No, we don't have that. Fuck, dude. Oh, I thought we got Cabal Coffers. It was just Urborg. I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed. Okay, Pioneer Masters honestly did not provide that much. I thought it gave us Cabal Coffers. I thought that we didn't previously have Urborg. I thought that we have I thought that we had Cabal Coffers and we didn't have Urborg, but we already had Urborg. That was so stupid. What does this set even provide? Yeah, what does this set even provide for his for Explorer? I don't think legitimately this set really affects the meta at all. We already had Treasure Cruise. Is there anything notable here? Are there like artifacts? No, this set doesn't really provide any legitimate artifacts either. Does it provide us with a Planeswalker that's used? I think this is way past its prime. Yeah, that's way past his prime. Oh, we have JVP. I guess JVP is like, okay. I mean, this card is good enough to be used in Vintage Cube. It's not like a high priority pick, but it's like a mid-level pick. JVP is probably the most like impactful Planeswalker card we got here. What about creatures? Anything that's going to shake up the meta. I mean, these are good for Commander on Arena. Yeah, I don't know that any of these really make it better. This used to be used in the Dragon deck with Dragon Lord Ojutai. Okay, Dragon Lord Ojutai might not be terrible. Do we have Silmagar Scorn? Do we have Silmsgar Scorn? I don't think we even have that. It's so sad because they could have just given us Cabal Coffers. We already have freaking Urborg. Why did they reprint that? Like, what is that doing? This is an arena-only set. It's not like it makes that card easier to get. Like, it's still just one rare wild card. If they shifted the rarity, I'd be like, okay. Bro, we don't even have Silumgar Scorn on Arena. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Yeah, no, all the Dragon Synergy stuff we have none of the blue Dragon cards. That's terrible. Okay, wow. Pioneer Masters is pretty much legitimately only for draft. I did not think that. Well, that kind of makes me sad. Let's get it, baby. All right, welcome to a Pioneer Masters draft on the channel. This is only my second draft, so I don't have a lot of info yet, so we're kind of learning along the way, but we will hope for the best. Rare is Progenitor Mimic. For green-blue, it becomes a copy of any creature on the battlefield, except at the beginning of your upkeep. If it isn't a token, create a copy of this creature. Seems pretty good, but green-blue is not the best. Silk Wrap seems pretty good, though. Very easy and playable removal. Exactly what you like to see. There's also a Swift Reckoning, which I don't mind either. And there's an Essence Scatter. I think Essence Scatter is also pretty good. But let's go with the Silk Wrap here. Okay, there is a Celestial Archon. This is 3 white. You can bestow for 7. Enchanted creature gets +4/+4. Interesting. Creatures your opponent controls enter tapped. And there's also a Compulsory Rest. Other than that, there's also an Ob Nixilis' Cruelty. I don't hate that. I mean, Imposing Sovereignty is just insane, though. I think Ob Nixilis is the best card, but I want to stay white here, so I'm going to take the Imposing Sovereign. Ooh, there's a Hero of Iros. Aura spells cost 1 less, and it has Heroic. That is a really good combo, and probably one of white's best commons. Steward of Solidarity, you can exert it to create a 1/1 token. That seems fine, too. And there's also an Artful Maneuver, but probably a little bit too early to pick that up. Dragon-style Twins has turned out to be pretty decent as well. But pretty much the best cards in this pack are all white, which is great for us. Yeah, honestly... I think considering we don't know what kind of deck we're going for yet, I think I'll go with the Steward of Solidarity. Ooh, there's an Oath of Nissa from the bonus sheet. That's funny. There's a Syndicate Messenger, a Hushwing Gryff, and a Kabira Takedown. Kabira Takedown actually seems very nice. Yeah, I think this is probably the best card here for us. Staying white. White is right, baby. Sire of Insanity, that's a funny one. There's a Blood Scrivener. It's a pretty good card in the late game. There's also a Silencia Charm. Silencia Charm is a banger for sure. And Artful Maneuvers is okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Silencia Charm here. This card seems pretty good, and it is a reason to get into green for sure. I kind of wish I would have taken that guy that worked with auras if I would have known that, but hindsight 2020. Okay, there's an Ardenvale Tactician. That card's pretty decent. Yeah, let's just go with the Ardenvale Tactician here. Ooh, the Chain Veil. That's a funny one. There is a green-white land. There's also an Unflinching Courage. Unflinching Courage could be pretty good. Yeah, it's either that or a Compulsory Rest, but I think this card is pretty high value if we get the right setup, and we've already got a good amount of white cards with the Silencia Charm. Man, I really wish I would have taken that Hero of Iros, knowing what was to come. There's a Pulse of Murasa. I think that's a pretty good card in a controlling green deck. Or we can just get our first Compulsory Rest. There's also a Silencia Guildgate. I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go with the rest here. Since we're trying to go into green-white, I think it makes sense to pick that up. There's a Swift Reckoning. That doesn't sound bad. But there's also a Glade Cover Scout. One hexproof, and we can just rack up enchantments if we want. I'm not at the point where I want to automatically commit to green yet, so I think I'll just go with the Swift Reckoning. Stay open as possible here. Ingenious Scab, interesting. I think I'll just take an Evolving Wilds. I mean, getting that pick 10 is pretty dang good to see. That's not something you see often. Artful Maneuvers versus the Syndicate Messenger. I mean, we don't have a 4-drop yet. I guess I can take it. Probably a little bit better in a white-blue flying deck. Hushwing Griffin versus maybe a Courier's Briefcase. Oh, we get an Artful Maneuvers anyway. Awesome. Cavern Lampad. It's interesting that black also seems to have a Bestow theme going on. And a Salundi Vision. That's not a bad card to have. Tawcrop Skirmisher. Okay, I don't think that one's that good. Pack number 2. What do we got going on here? Rare is Outpost Siege, which has turned out to be pretty damn good if you use the con side. There's also just another Silk Wrap, which I think is probably the best card for us. Crumble to Dust. Exile target non-basic land. I think that's pretty terrible, but I guess it's a nice addition to the Explorer format. There's a Savage Punch if we know that we want to be green, but it's not confirmed. I think Silk Wrap might just be a little bit better. Yeah, I don't think we are the right deck to play the Outpost Siege, and Silk Wrap just seems awesome. There's not a ton of enchantment removal that people will be main decking, so I think it's pretty safe to take here. And we're almost all mono white at this point. Maze's End, that's hilarious. There is a Archway Angel. You get 2 life for each gate. That's funny. Unfortunately, we're not doing that. Another Syndicate Messenger. There's an Imperious Oligarch. We haven't seen much sack synergy. Destroy target non-zombie. That is a really good one if you're playing black. And there's a Cartel Aristocrat. Sack another creatures, gains protection. I don't mind that one at all. I also just don't think that Bala Ged Recovery is that bad at all. This has been probably the MDFC that performed the best in our last draft. And this pack is overall just pretty low value for what we have thus far, so I think I'm okay just taking this. I do think Imperious Oligarch is pretty good. But I think our deck is better suited to play green here. Ooh, there's a Silencia Charm and also a Heliod's Pilgrim. Our deck currently has 2 auras. And what are those auras? One is Compulsory Rest, and the other is Unflinching Courage. I mean, I think we just got to go Silencia Charm, right? Silencia Charm just seems too good. If we get a Heliod's Pilgrim later, that would be awesome. But I think now is the time to pick up the Silencia Charm. Okay, there is a Sajiri Shelter. Target creature gains protection from the color of your choice. That doesn't sound terrible. There's also a Sun Grace Pegasus. I think this card is actually probably one of the more premium MDFCs, so I think I'm going to take it here. There is a Keening Apparition. I mean, that card is insane. But I think we just got to go with another Silencia Charm here. I mean, you can never have too many of these. This card is just so versatile. Keening Apparition is a good card, but I think with what we have, this is probably better. Enchanted creature has hexproof and can't be blocked by more than one creature. Yeah, I think it's probably just the Silencia Charm. I will say Audacity is a pretty good card in this deck as well, but yeah, this card is just too good. Starting off with 3 Silencia Charm. That is exactly what the doctor ordered. There's a Stampeding Elkherd. Creatures you control have 8 or more power. Creatures gain trample. Could be a good top-end finisher for us, since we are trying to play a go-wide token deck, just to give us one final push. That could be fine. It's either that or another Syndicate Messenger, which I'm not too high on. It's okay, but I think I'd rather have the 1-1. Now, this is a deck with a good mix of removal and creatures. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Destroy target artifact or enchantment with the Conclave Naturalist. Okay. That card could be pretty decent. I think I want to go with the Audacity, though. The one thing our deck is missing is things that give us trample. And I think this is pretty good in an aggressive deck. Although we only have 5 creatures, we do have 3 Silencia Charm. Nemesis of Mortals or a Nessian Asp. I think I'll just take the Nemesis Mortals here. And hope not to play it. Can take the Conclave Naturalist for the side deck, I guess. It's probably quite a bit better than the Pulse of Murasa. We end up getting a lot of goodies on the wheel here. Man, if we were actually black, a lot of stuff would have came our way. Take another Syndicate Messenger. We just need more creatures. Oh, we wheel the Heliod's Pilgrim. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
I fucking knew it! Oh!
I mean, that's exactly where I'd like to pick up this card. Just take the land. And take another one. You know, we might actually be able to use that one. It was a black-green. So if we want to incorporate a black card, we definitely could. Get another Syndicate Messenger, 15th pick. You gotta love to see it. All right. Rare is Kozilek's Return. Deal 2 damage to each creature. When you cast an Eldrazi creature spell with mana value 7 or greater, exile this from your graveyard. If you do, deal 5 damage to each creature. That card seems like a banger in this format. Unfortunately, not so much for our deck. And this pack really has nothing that's great for us. I guess I can take the Kalani Ambush, but our creatures are so small, it probably isn't that good. Now, Liev Sky Knight is actually a really good card. Unfortunately, I don't think that we are in a good position to take it here. I guess we'll just take the ambush. This was a terrible pack for us to open. Okay, there is a Keening Apparition. Or we could get this Lotus Eye Mystics. That doesn't sound bad. There's also a District Guide, which could be better. I think it's just the Keening Apparition here. Yeah, that's probably the best card for us. Oh, wait, there's also a Crawl Harpooner. I think these cards are both pretty decent. I mean, this guy's a 3-2. I'm just going to go with him. Ooh, there's the Brood Monitor. Oh, but there's also a Knightly Valor, and that can be searched off of our Heliod. Okay. I don't think it's the biggest banger. Oh, wait, no. There is a Gnarlback Rhino. That's great for our deck. Yeah, that card is amazing because we have a lot of things that target. The 3 Silencia Charm and all of our auras. Man, if we had more of these, this deck would be amazing. Another Silk Wrap, though. Can't have too many of those. Man, if this was an aura, it would be insane. Well, we definitely have a lot of playables. Ooh, Dictate of Heliod. Creatures get +2/+2. Is that good? Oh, there's also Triplicate Spirits. Yeah, that seems insane in our deck. Maybe this card is actually better? I don't know. I feel like the Triplicate Spirits is pretty nice with our token deck. Like, sure, this is an enchantment, but I have this to end the game, technically. Yeah, we're going to go with the Triplicate Spirits. Fine addition to our deck here, and we pick up another Gnarlback Rhino. Awesome. Lagana Band Trailblazer. That one does seem really good. But I think we got to go with the Gnarlback Rhino. I mean, that card is just too good for our deck. Okay, there's another Compulsory Arrest. There's also a Sungrace Pegasus. I mean, it is a lifelinker. I already have a Compulsory Rest. I don't think I need another one. Aspect of Hydra. Get ++, equal to your devotion to green. That doesn't seem really like it's for us. I guess I'll take another Ardenvale Tactician. That is a decent one to close out the game. No lands for us, though. All the lands have been in contention with other picks, unfortunately. I feel like Sky Knight is probably one of the better commons in this set. And we would have had the option to pick up at least 3. Ooh. The Keening Apparition ends up wheeling. That's nice. Technically, there's also the Silencia Gate, but I think this card is pretty impactful. I mean, we already have an Evolving Wild, so... And we have so many MDFCs. Okay, we get a Knightly Valor. Nice. And another Sajiri shelter. Okay. Glade Cover Scout. That can be a good card if you have a good setup for it. But I don't think we have the best one. Okay, we get the Lagana back. I doubt that we'll play it, but good to have. Alright, well, this deck seems a lot more synergistic, to say the least, than our previous builds. Okay, what are we working with here? Man, I really wish I would have gotten that Hero of Iros. So we have to cut one card here. Man, this is a tough one. Maybe it's Stampeding Elk. I don't want to have too many tapped lands in a deck like this. I want that one because it targets. Yeah, this is probably fine. Or no, Kabira takedown is definitely one we need. That's 17. If I had to cut one card, maybe just cut that. I could play a Conclave Naturalist. That seems good. All right, well, we ended up with a pretty decent looking green-white enchantment aura deck. We ended up with a total of 4 MDFCs, which is surely going to help us. The only question is, will we be punished badly for having so many tap lands? Only time will tell, but I'm going to hope for the best. So, without further ado, let's get into these games and see what we can do. All right, game number 1. See what we can do, baby. No green source, but I do have a 2-drop. I think I'm cool with it. Opponent moles, that is nice. Experiment 1. Okay, that is a scary card. That is Evolve, which means anytime he plays a creature with higher power or toughness, it gets a +1/+1 counter, and that can get out of hand very easily. I could Silk Wrap it if it ends up being an issue. Boundary Lands Ranger, okay. And he's just gonna pass, nice. Well, unfortunately, we did not draw land. That does really hurt. I think we just gotta do this now. When enchanted creature attacks, put a 1/1 counter on it. If it has 3, sacrifice this, and then you can deal 3 to anything. Okay. That's scary. I wish I had kept my dude. Please draw a land. No, I didn't draw a land. And I don't have a green, bro. This is so bullshit, brother. Wow, that card's amazing. Wow. Not getting a green is cucking us. No, okay, it's a tapped land. It's a card, I guess. Fuck it. It's a card. It does things. I can at least make a token with a steward. Interesting, okay. I mean, if we're able to attack with that and get lifelink, that doesn't sound bad. Start trying to race him. Okay, cool. Exile that dude. Start life linking him down. I mean, I think I just saved this. Okay, that's nice. That's really nice. Well, let's attack first. Doesn't have an out to it. We go for the triplicate spirits. Nice. Okay. So I don't have lethal. I mean, that only pushes through 1 damage. And I'm just gonna play this. Hold up, getting a phone call. Let's go. Alright, I guess we just play this. Sorry, I was on the phone. Ooh, okay. Well, we have the Gnarlback Rhino. We could do that into the Knightly Valor if I hit my lands, actually, and that would be based. He is already at 3 mana. I think I probably just play this. And then we just go to the end step here and we just exert this to make a token. He plays his Gnarlback Rhino. Okay, that's a little bit frustrating, but whatever. I mean, if he has a fight spell, I get blown out. I kind of just want to see what he does. That seems stupid, but... I don't know. If he plays a bite spell, I'm just cooked. I can't do it. I've got to just pass. I think that was worth it, because if he does have, like, the, give someone +1/+1 deal damage, I'm happier to just not play anything. I'd rather just take it slow. I have a Silk Wrap. Okay, yeah, he did have that. Let's go.
I fucking knew it! Oh!
Yes, sir, Ski Brother. You know how we be. Hope he doesn't have a kill. Does not look like it. Oh, nice. That was huge. Huge. He's willing to trade. That's a great sign for us. Nemesis, sure. Say hello to my little friend. Solentia Charm number 2. The boat does it again. Solentia Johnny back in the fray. Aim and fire down the barrel, baby. I don't shoot and miss. Ding-a-ding-ding. This is why they call me the best of all time, baby. I was born for this. Audacity is pretty good. Yeah, I think Audacity is great. I think Audacity is pretty good if you have the correct deck. I just think the first deck we had was not really suited for it. But this deck is suited for it, right? You need to be able to have the... in order to play Audacity, you need to be playing around Gnarlback Rhino, which is turning out to be an early overperformer. A lot of cards within this space are contingent on having other cards, and so it's difficult to get into this deck. Like, Solentia Charm is good. It's a lot better when you have Gnarlback Rhino. Silk Wrap is just a good card. That's a good way to start into white. But cards such as, like, let's say, Heliod's Pilgrim. You can't take this card until you have a good aura. You want to have multiple good auras. But once you have, like, an Unflinching Courage, which is a good offensive aura, and also have a Compulsory Rest, which is a defensive aura, then this card becomes amazing because it just searches you both, it just searches you any of your utility auras, which is just amazing. Giving something trample for 1 mana is great. And giving something plus 2/0 that draws you a card and then you draw a card when it dies is amazing. But what I will say is 2-for-1s are not as insane in this format as they are in others. Just because it's so easy to get 2-for-1s, that doesn't mean that they are bad. You know, 2-for-1s are always good. But just because you get a 2-for-1 doesn't mean you auto win the game. In Foundations draft, if you get a 2-for-1, you're most likely winning the game. If it's an impactful 2-for-1. I'm not talking about like 2-for-1ing their token, but if you 2-for-1 like an impactful card or you play a draw 3, you're probably winning that game because it's so difficult to get a 2-for-1 in that format. In this format, it's not, so there's a lot of ways to come back. I was honestly a little bit worried that having so many tap lands was going to come back and bite us in the butt, but it turns out it's actually not, because it turns out that is actually not the case, because other people also have MDFCs, and so you guys are both kind of playing at a similar pace, I've noticed. You know, obviously, I think this Evolving Wilds isn't optimal, but I want to guarantee having a green and a white because I have 4 dual colored cards, and it's important to get these early. And then also, like, the Gnarlback Rhino needs double green, so I feel like it's important to get that. Okay, so I'm currently playing 10-8. That seems reasonable. Well, I think we're going to call it for today. We've had a good run, and I've been streaming for about 4 hours. I have to start getting things ready for tomorrow. But I really appreciate you guys stopping by. I know I didn't get to stream as long as I wanted to today because I had to go pick up my check and do a couple other things. But I appreciate you guys stopping by. Hope you guys got a good first glimpse at what Pioneer Masters is all about. Definitely seems like a format that I'm going to be enjoying for quite some time. And just know that the Pioneer Masters videos are definitely in the works. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I should be back with some more content later this week. I will be going out of town this weekend to shoot a anime convention vlog up on my other channel, so stay tuned for that, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to be able to stream Friday, Saturday, Sunday, most likely. I'm going to be coming back Monday, so in the meantime, I'm going to try to get out at least one video, but may the Lord bless you, keep you, bestow his countenance upon you, and give you peace. If it's not the goo, it's got to go, and I'll see you in the next one.